Well, hello, and welcome back to part 2 of my video discussing how to deal with when you first realize there is false doctrine being preached in your church. Now, in part 1, we looked at Ruth 1, and we looked especially at the attitude of Ruth. So I'd say, firstly, that the attitude that Ruth had, namely to cling to Naomi, is the attitude we should have. We should absolutely cling to Jesus Christ. We can't even rely just on scripture, because Jesus said that the scriptures were those that testify of him, yet the Israelites of the first century, they didn't believe in him, even though they were poring over the scriptures. And Satan will also attack the scriptures and challenge you whether you can even rely on them. So you need to hold fast to Jesus above all else and have that attitude of Ruth, where she said that his God is her God, and where he goes, she will go, and his people are her people. Now, she said it, of course, of her mother-in-law, but I discussed in part 1 how that should be our attitude towards Jesus Christ, that our eye will be on him in this fiery trial, which I said is a testing of our faith. Now, let's just have a look at those scriptures where Peter tells us of the testing of our faith. Firstly, 1 Peter 4, he says there, "Beloved, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you as though some strange thing happened to you." And I said, it's not strange. And the trial is happening to all believers. All believers must get tested. We must get rid of all the false things that stick to us. So we're going through this fiery trial. It says there in 1 Peter 1 from verse 6 to 10, "In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by various trials, that the genuineness of your faith, being much more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to praise, honor, and glory at the revelation of Jesus Christ, whom having not seen you love, though now you do not see him, yet believing, you rejoice with joy inexpressible and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, the salvation of your souls. Of this salvation the prophets have inquired and searched carefully, who prophesied of the grace that would come to you." So, yeah, we see that our faith needs to be tested before we actually fully understand grace. We don't fully understand it. Yes, we love Jesus and we believe in him, but it is a process to actually understand grace. And yeah, I can show you this picture, which we know of the 3 Hebrew boys that were thrown in the fire because they didn't want to bow down to the gold image which had been set up. And then how there was a fourth with them. So, you know, we know that the one that was with them is Christ. He was with them. So even though you go then through this fiery trial to test your faith, and to get rid of all the leaven, the false doctrine of the Pharisees that may stick to you. As long as you have Christ there with you, you're going to come out. They came out without even smelling of this fire. So you're going to come out as gold, like they say, or some people say smelling as roses. But your trial, your faith is precious as gold. And so you are going to come out if you hold fast like Ruth did. She said there, entreat me not to leave you or to turn back from following after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me. And that should be your attitude like Ruth, and hold fast to Jesus Christ, hold fast to his word,